Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Only Organized in My Planner, and today I am continuing my Go Wild memory planning from Go Wild in Dallas, Texas. It was actually in Arlington, which is a suburb outskirts between Dallas and Fort Worth, but it was called Go Wild Dallas, so that's what I'm going to say. I have already filmed part one, which was kind of day one, and I will link that video somewhere around here, wherever this is. I'm testing out a new microphone today, so I'm hoping that you can hear me better. Also got a little bit of new lighting, and so I'm hoping that they're not weird, some weird shadows going on the desk like there are sometimes. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing, let's just look at how excited Merritt was to go wild. I don't know who I was waving at there. But I don't know who I was waving at. But my friend Courtney got this picture. This lady right here is giving me the side eye. So she thought I was a little too chipper for that early in the morning. But y'all, this just explains how excited I was to be at Go Wild. So we're just gonna kind of want my feet in there because it looks weird otherwise. But let's just we'll just cut myself at a little angle here. And then we'll fill in. So just chop myself off a little bit. Okay, so this was very early, first thing in the morning. I'm going to cut some of these out. When we got into the ballroom, or the main conference room, there's a lot going on in there. And so you really have to kind of slow yourself down and process, because let me just tell you, there was the llama. There were these women on stilts with light up glasses. There were gorgeous tables everywhere. And y'all, there were drag queens. The night before, it wasn't really a drag show the night before. It was, oh, sorry, that was loud. The night before was really what am I trying to say here? It was really a dueling piano show, but there was also a drag show at the same time. So that was a thing that happened that was so much fun. If you're not into that kind of thing, it wasn't completely in your face while you were there. So if it's something that is not your cup of tea, it wasn't you could get away from it, at least in the ballroom. Maybe not at the big party the night before, but in the ballroom that day, you could. This picture, it just needs to be cut down a little bit more. I'm probably going to chop off my glue. So I need to be careful that this doesn't fall on a page, because this is the God did it. Okay, that's the permanent glue. I think it's going to be okay. But so if you didn't watch my recap of day one, which was Thursday, go back and watch it. But a quick recap was, I got there. I was initially a little overwhelmed. Some Patreon groups that I'm in had some meetups, and so I met some people, and that made the experience better. I would have been able to meet people had I not had those meetups, but it sure made it easier. So that, just is what it is. And then there was a planner fair registration, and then there was a big welcome party that night. I've got my itinerary over here because I kind of forget what happened. But so I'm just going to say at 7:30, the ballroom opened, or the conference room. It was a big room. Okay. People were not supposed to start lining up until 6:30, but there were people. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, so I went downstairs. The plan was to meet some friends downstairs at 6 a.m. And get some breakfast and get in line at 6:30. And I just was excited, and I got down there a little before 6, and y'all, people were already starting to line up. And so I got in line by myself. I didn't try to save friend seats. I just texted them and said, hey, I went ahead and got in line because it's already formed. Y'all might want to get on down here. I know that there were some people upset about that, but I don't know if 2,000 people all converged at 6:30, it would have been more chaos. The line was very, very well organized. And there was entertainment. The llama was there. Like I said, the women on stilts, they look kind of like butterflies. So, all right. VJ from Notique spoke at 8 a.m. I'm not going to put her picture here because I'm going to add it in back here where I've got the speakers. So, but her talk was on elegance and looking your best and feeling your best and presenting your best self, and how you make other people feel good and make them feel welcomed when you present your best self to them. So that was VJ from Notiques. And then at 8:45, Bonnie Cool from Archer and Olive spoke. And y'all, she is absolutely beautiful. And she talked about, her talk was about her anxiety and suffering from some mental illnesses and some mental health challenges, and learning how to help work through that through the power of creativity. Now, she also talked about seeking medical help and talking to professionals, but she also talked about being able to channel a lot of that anxiety into creativity to help with some of those issues. And so that was very empowering, hearing someone really be vulnerable on stage. And she was obviously nervous. You could tell. I mean, it was a lot for her to be on the stage with her anxiety. And for her to be vulnerable and really talk about how important mental wellness is, was more people need to do that. And we need to quit having stigma around mental health, because mental health is health. Okay, so Bonnie Cool spoke at 8:45. At 9:30, they're kind of going in here. Kristen Damien from Chrissy Ann Designs had the Planner Feud. Was this day? Yes, it was Planner Feud, and there were some really cute moments there. Let's see. I've got pictures. Maybe I should start. I don't know the best way to do this. I guess I could go back and tell you that I sat at a zebra table. Let me get y'all. This is a picture of the swag that was at my table. So let's just cut. I'm just going to cut the stickers off because it'll be okay. And then let's cut this black space off down here. All right, so let's just do this. I sat at the zebra table, which I think I said in my swag video. If you haven't seen the swag video, I posted that the other day, and it is up if you want to watch. I don't think I took a bunch of pictures. I'm not going to show all of, I mean, I'm not going to put all of them in here. I sat at a table with Ryan, who is a man with the plans. He is from Minnesota, and I have been following his YouTube channel for years, and he was the very first person. He and his friend Emily, my favorite daughter Emily, were the first people I saw when I got there, and I was still really uncomfortable asking people for pictures. And he was like, anyway, as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, I just liked your Instagram and his story. And so anyway, it was just kind of cool that being the first person that I saw when I was there, because I really had just liked his Instagram. Let's get I've got in this Mojo Jojo. Let's write Ryan's name in there. I think we should use these hexagons today for these. So let's put Ryan, a man with the plans. Okay. So yeah, so he was the first person I saw, and then some of these others. Archer and Olive delivered some swag. I'm going through my stuff to remember. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, let's put this one on here because this was really cute. Okay, so I left off in the day with the Chrissy Ann Designs planner feud, and the topic of this one was I would blank for stickers. And let me just see if I can cut this. It's kind of sort of at a weird angle because of the way I was sitting, but and these were the answers to I would blank for stickers. Dance, kill, die, work, sing, go broke, sell a family member, or starve for stickers, which they were pretty funny. There was lots of comments about these answers while we were there. So let's put I need let's use I don't want to use, let's use the yellow. Maybe here, and we will write I would blank for stickers, which was really funny. Okay. So that was Chrissy Ann Designs at 9:45, and then there was a break at 10, and then at 11, Kristen Cruz, who was on one of those shows like The Voice, The Masked Singer, not The Masked Singer, but whatever those are. I don't know. I don't watch those. And I really was like, whatever, this young girl, y'all, her voice was amazing. Like, I was blown away by this girl's voice. Like, it was absolutely amazing, phenomenal. And then when she finished singing, it was about 11:30, and that was Amber Kemp. Gerstal. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, y'all. She is so stinking cute. She did a letter to a future you, where we did a crafting project. And she had these really cute papers out and envelopes. And then you could actually, I kept mine, but you could actually mail them off. And I guess their company was going to mail these back to people in 6 months. So you could reflect on what happened to Go Wild 6 months from now, which I thought was a really cool idea. All right. And then at 12:15, y'all, it was Martha Stewart. And she was funny. She was a little bitchy, but in a, like, it wasn't in like a mean way. It was just like a, I'm a girl boss and you just got to do it kind of way. It wasn't like overly offensive. So, all right. But she was hilarious, funny. Like, one of my favorite things, I actually put this as my quote from her. She was talking about taking up new hobbies and trying new things. And she said, oh, for people who crochet and knit and all those things, she said, I tried tatting. Tatting's the stupidest. So it just tickled me that she just said that in front of all of us. It was pretty hilarious. All right. Then at 2 o'clock, I went to lunch with Courtney. So let's put lunch with Courtney here. And we just went across the street to the Texas Live and had that. I'm trying to make sure I'm still in frame because I am not, like I said, got a new setup going on here. So I had lunch with Courtney at the Texas Live, and then I went and I took a nap, which was very nice. And then at 7, we went to the Wild Crop. And there were, I'm trying to even remember, Mark from Zebra, or I don't know if he's from Zebra. Anyway, mark your plans. He did a zebra pin, and that was when we got these like super cool, have not been released yet, like dual tip zebra pins that, I don't know if you saw my video yesterday, but anyway, they have 2 colors on them. So that was really neat that we got a release that people have not seen yet. So he did that. And then, Bess from Lights Planner Action. So I'm just going to write on here, mark your plans, and Bess Whiteman. And then the last one was Amanda Rachley, and I was excited about seeing her, but I was really getting tired. And so my friend Courtney and I were like, let's just go have one drink and then we'll go to bed. And about that time, we ran into, or at least we saw Elise, and she was like, hey, I'm about to leave and go to the bar. And we were like, we are too. So we ended up going down and having dinner with her, just in the hotel lobby. So I'm going to write dinner with Elise and Courtney right there. And then I went to bed. So it was a long day. And like, I know that for day 1, I have so many, oh, no, I do have pictures. I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have more pictures from this day, because while I was in the lobby, okay, these are not the ones I was looking for. Let me find, what have I done with the pictures? I've got all the ones, Martha Stewart. Okay, here we go. Let's put these in here, because these were people I was super excited to meet. All right, so the first person, not that I met, but the first person I'm going to put right now in here is Elizabeth Jorgensen. She is from Texas. She is the Joyful Sojourn she previously known as EJ Joyful Plans. And so she was a delight. She just is so sunshiny and has such a positive attitude. And I just really enjoyed meeting her. And then the other person that I met was Dee. Y'all, look at my face. This was like, I smiled nonstop the whole time I was there. It was really just fantastic. I'm gonna chop off just a little bit here. But Dee and I, she teaches first grade in the Atlanta area, and so we had in common that we are both teachers in Georgia. So that was really cool. Which, by the way, when I was sitting at the zebra table that morning, the girl beside me taught social studies in Georgia at a high school. She and I taught the same subjects. It was really kind of crazy that like we had so much in common. It was kind of cool. All right, I'm going to put, this was the same day. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then I want to put these pins in here because I want to remember that I got them at the crop that night. So we'll do this, and then I will show you who I ran into as I was walking out of the crop. Look, these pins are super bright next to Dee's jacket. That jacket was so cute. She had the cutest buttons, and she was giving out stickers and pins and buttons. I got a Michael Scott, that's what she said, sticker, and then I also got a yeet or be yeeted pin for my lanyard, which was kind of fun. Okay, so this was before the crop. This was during the crop. And then after the crop, this happened. So as we were leaving, let me get another piece of paper. As we were leaving and heading to go get dinner, I found the confetti carpet, which I had not seen before. And so I had been looking for Plan with M. And y'all, like these people that I follow on YouTube and Instagram, they are the absolute nicest people. Like I responded to one of her stories, and like she even responded like, where are you, would love to meet you. And like, you don't expect people to do that kind of thing. I mean, it's just really fabulous. Another person, Exo Christina, if you're watching, I love you so much. She and I kept missing each other, but just the fact that like you'll just be in this place and you don't really know these people in person, and you'll just be like messaging people and be like, hey, I'm here, where are you, I want to meet you, and you'll find them. And that is just such a cool feeling, that you feel like, people in the plannerverse are just so friendly and so generous. Okay, that was me at the confetti carpet. And then this last one is me and Gabe from Plans with Gabe. Let's see, we'll put this one here, and we'll put M there in my confetti carpet. Maybe there. Does that look okay? Should this one be a little more centered, possibly? I think it's the one that's got to go down. This one's got to go down first. All right. But anyway, M was so nice. Gabe was so nice. He is, if you don't follow him, he posts some pretty bold statements on his Instagram stories. And it's interesting because he's very, very shy in person. And anyway, I just went up to him Friday night. I was like, hey, can I take a picture? But then Saturday night, I actually ended up at the bar sitting like 2 people down from him. And so she and I were also having a conversation with him, which was fun. All right, so let's get some stickers, and I think I'm gonna go again with those hexagons, and we'll just stay kind of consistent for the day with naming people with the hexagons. So we'll just kind of move across this way, and okay, so Elizabeth and D and M. All right, come off the page, sticker. There we go. Oops, probably should have written on it before I stuck it down. And Gabe. All right. And then it was about time for bed. So I don't know how long I've been filming. Let's see. Yeah, let's stop here. And there's something sticky. I don't know where it is, but there's tape runner somewhere. And just sort of recap the day again. Let me get these out. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and put, so there was at 7, the ballroom opened. There were speakers from 8 until noonish. Martha gets her own color because she does, because she's Martha Stewart. All right, and then Courtney and I had lunch, and then y'all, I really did take a 2-hour nap this day. It was fabulous. I took almost an hour nap the next day. So I took a 2-hour nap, then went to the Wild Crop from about 7 to 8, and then went to dinner with Elise and Courtney, and probably around, I may have gone to bed before 11 o'clock, but somewhere around there. And that was my day 2. And so again, I sat at the zebra table. Just a super exciting day. It was so fun, and got to meet so many people. And y'all, there are more people that I saw and met that I did not get pictures with, and they were all so very kind. There are a few people who I think the pictures are on their phone. Christina, if you're watching this, and I think we have a picture on your phone, send it to me, girl, because I want it. So anyway, there we go. That is my day 2 at Go Wild. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see part 3, click that subscribe and the bell so you will be notified when it uploads. In the next one, I will go through day 3 and probably put the pictures of the speakers in. So thank you for watching. Really appreciate you being here. If you like this, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.